Yo. What it is, what it do. Welcome, man. I haven't coming up with a name for the channel at the time of this recording, so I can't really introduce you to anything. Just know this is a new journey I'm taking. I'm just trying out, I seen a couple of other people doing it and it was buzzing. I feel like at the age of 28, almost pushing 30, I got a lot to talk about now. I tried content multiple times before, but I was a lot younger with a lot less experience, a lot less perspective. I feel like I'm wiser now. I feel like I can articulate myself at a higher level. You feel me? So I thought, why not, give some commentaries a chance. And, being that this is like my fourth or fifth time trying YouTube, I think that ties in perfectly to the topic at hand today. You gotta take L's, man. You gotta learn how to take an L, man. The OGs back in the day used to tell me, you wanna learn how to win? You gotta lose. I'm lying. The OGs ain't telling me that. I came up with that. I'm the OG. Life is just lessons, man. And the L is just a lesson. It's something you learn from, man. I don't want you to think that I'm just pulling this out my ass and I'm just saying something because it sounds good. But right now in my life, I'm going through a lot of L's myself. Big L's. Like, I ain't gonna go too deep into it, man. But let's just say loss of relationship, loss of loved ones. I lost my fucking job too, nigga. So I'm taking a lot of L's right now, you know what I'm saying? But what I didn't lose is my mind, I didn't lose my spirit, and I didn't lose hope. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, if it's one thing I know, just being so observant, the observant guy I am, is that everybody loses. And I find it funny, when I talk to some people, I have conversations with some people and they feel like they're not making any progress or getting anywhere because they're taking so many L's. But I keep telling you, man, I keep telling them, L's is part of the process. You got to take them L's. You got to learn from them, man. And it's a way to take L's. You got to learn how to take an L, because you can keep losing and just be a loser forever if you don't know how to take L's. A little something for you to chew on, right? This is gonna be for my fellas, man, my young man, right? Because I can kind of relate to this right now, right? Let's say you meet a girl, you fall in love, blase, blah, and boom! Found out she out here, fuck, you know what I'm saying? She out here getting around on you, man. Now you all heartbroken, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what to do, man. You got that sick feeling in your stomach. Now, what you could do, right? What you could do, you could sit in bed for 2 months, watch Naruto Shippuden, cry, eat fast food, junk food, feel sorry for yourself. Oh, woe is me. Why is she? Oh, I love that man. Oh. You could do all of that, right? But what is doing that really doing for you? You feel me? Wallowing in your pity, that's not how you take an L. And I understand it's difficult to do. Dudes that's in high school, probably about to get out of high school, you probably don't understand this, but the niggas my age, 28, pushing 30, receding hairlines and shit, probably about to be on Medicaid and whatnot. We understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you take that L, right? Now, yes, you very well may have did nothing wrong. You very, very well may have treated that girl right, and she just fucked off on you, man. Shit happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. Yes, that is a possibility. But I can guarantee you one thing. You may not have did nothing wrong per se, but you were not perfect. And how do I know this? Is because I'm assuming you're human. You listening to this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I know you're not perfect. You didn't do everything right. It's something you can improve. So instead of just saying, fuck these hoes and calling her all types of hoes and sluts and shit, you can still do that. I'm not saying don't do it. You can still do that. But when you're done doing that, man, I want you to look in the mirror, reflect, and see what you could have done better. God willing, you got a lot of life left to live. You know what I'm saying? You got possibly 50 more years of living, How many more girls you gonna meet in 50 more years, But if you stay that same person that you were, if you stay that same person when you meet the new girls, the new people, you're not gonna be able to interact with them. You're not gonna be able to, I guess, enjoy them type shit, I understand, you got a lot of stuff comes with loss, but you gotta stay focused on the here and now. Because if you lost it, you need to understand that it's a loss. It's in the past. It still hurts today, but you gotta understand you're wasting your time putting that so much energy on something that's not here right now, that's not gonna be here for you in the future. End of the day, you gotta move on. One of the things I've been going through lately, I just lost both my grandparents, like a month apart from each other, right? And that's some crazy shit that happened. But for whatever reason, I don't feel as sad as you think somebody would who just lost both of their grandparents, you know? And I have my reasons of why. Not like I hated them or something. No, I love my grandparents. But at the same token, the type of people my grandparents was, I realized long before they were gone that it kind of was preparing me for this, right? Ironic that this is a gaming channel or a gaming commentary channel, whatever you want to call it. I got gameplay in the background, right? My granddad was actually the person that put me on the video games. Some of the games that we used to play back in the day was Madden, right? 2K, when 2K was, still. This is back when actually when live was better than 2K. So, we still played 2K, but we was playing live, 2K, Madden. My granddad would never let me and my cousin win, bro. He would whoop our black asses. No mercy. If he go up by 50, he just go up by 50. It is what it is. And talk that cash shit to us. Nigga, he like 50 something, nigga. We just getting here. That's besides the point. I didn't understand it back then. I don't even think my grandma understand it because she used to come in the room sometimes and be like, hey man, why don't you just let him win something? He looked at my grandma like, letting them win. They beat me. It's because they beat me. I'm not letting you win. And that used to frustrate the hell out of me. But fast forward 20 years into the future, now that my granddad is no longer here, I'm glad he did that. I'm glad he taught me how to take an L, how to get your ass whooped and keep going back. Now, at the moment, it was some lessons I was missing because I was doing a lot of the things I just told you not to do. I was crying, complaining, woe is me, feeling sorry for myself and not looking at the mistakes I made, When I got to a point where like I could lose and it wasn't such an emotional thing for me to lose, I actually started to beat my granddad. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't beat him all the time. It was kind of like here and there, but after a while, we got a little bit older. It was more of a challenge for him. It was more of a challenge for us. It was fun because now when we sat down to play the game, there was no telling who was going to win. He could win. I can win. We have close games. With that being said, you got to learn how to get your ass whooped and get back up, man. Life is a fight, bro. You got to learn to take a punch because guess what? It's going to happen. I said this earlier in the video. I'm going to say it again. Shit happens. An L is coming. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good you been doing, how strong you done gotten, how accomplished you are. Motherfucker, an L is on its way. It's coming eventually. So, for one, you need to prepare for an L. And two, when the L comes, do not take it personally. Just understand. Shit happens. I understand it's difficult, and I'm not sitting here saying that it's easy. Ultimately, it's all about a mindset. You got to understand it's not the end of the world. And if it is the end of the world, well, you ain't really got much else to worry about, you know what I'm saying? And how did I end up thinking like this? To be honest with you, I don't know. Maybe a response to some type of trauma. Maybe I got the problems. But, I made it work for me, I took an L and I made something of it. Life give you lemon, you make lemonades. Or lemon pepper wings, whatever works, floats your boat. I don't know. But I know this video was kind of all over the place and I said I was going to re-record it. But no, I'm not. There we go. My first video about taking L's. Don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this. Probably gonna take an L. Yeah. Probably gonna take an L. But you know what? It is what it is, man. But yeah, man, that's really all I got to say about this topic. I got more topics on the way, and I hope that you will be here to listen to me while you're doing whatever you do, man. That's really all I got to say. And so, yeah, I'm out.